Hola mis queridos estudiantes de español y bienvenido a la clase con Language Nerds. Hello my lovely students and welcome back to Language Nerd channel. Today we're going to talk about Spanish slang words and expressions that you will most likely to come across when speaking to native speakers. So it will be very useful for you to know these expressions, so keep on watching. Before we get into our lesson, I have a little announcement to make, and this is that this video is a collaboration with Gabriela, who has her channel Spanish with Gabriela. I'm gonna leave the link up here, so make sure that you check it out. Okay, so I'm going to explain you top 10 Spanish slang words and expressions that are used on a daily basis in Spain, and then Gabriela is gonna explain you everything that you need to know about Mexican slang words and expressions. So our number one slang word expression in Spanish is que chulo. So que chulo means that it's something cool, it's something hip, it's something groovy, and it's used to describe an item. So you can, for example, use it in a sentence like tu hermana tiene un coche muy chulo, or por el verano sería muy chulo ir de vacaciones a México. Now, bear in mind that if you're saying that the person is chulo, for example, tu hermano es chulo, this has slightly different meaning, and it means that this person is cocky. Another very commonly used Spanish slang word is que guay. Que guay also means how cool. So if you feel like this is really cool, this is a great idea, you could say que guay. For example, if someone says to you, por la noche vamos a ir al nuevo restaurante argentino. Por la noche vamos a ir al nuevo restaurante argentino. And you could say, que guay. So how cool. I mean, I'm really loving this idea. So you could use this slang word. Our third expression is ir a su bola or ir a su propia bola. If someone decides to ir a su bola, means that they have decided to do their own thing, and in Spain actually this expression has a slight negative connotation associated with it, because if someone has decided to do their own thing, it seems like they are being also inconsiderate to others. So for example, ella no va a venir al parque con nosotros, ella va a su bola. So she's not going to come with us to the park, she's going to do her own thing. Our number 4 phrase is me importa un pimiento. Ay, me importa un pimiento. We're not gonna obviously use the literal translation for this phrase, because literally this means it is important as a pepper, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But what this phrase is trying to kind of say is that it's not important, or it's not worth my effort and time to listen to this thing. So the phrase me importa un pimiento you can use when you don't really care about something, or you are not kind of interested in a subject. So for example, you could say me importa un pimiento que dice Luis sobre este tema. Me importa un pimiento que dice Luis sobre este tema. So I don't really care what Luis is saying about this subject. Our fifth phrase is ser mono. And beware that you're going to use this phrase only in Spain and not in some other Spanish-speaking countries, because ser means to be and mono means monkey. Now in Spain it's okay if you describe someone as mono, because it actually means cute. So you could say la hija de Nuria es muy mona. La hija de Nuria es muy mona, which means that Nuria's daughter is really cute. Our sixth expression is ser un pijo or ser una pija. So this expression you would use if you want to say that someone is spoiled or someone is really bratty. So you could say, for example, he oído que su padre le compré este piso. ¡Qué pijo! Or you could say, no me cae nada bien. Es una pija. So an English equivalent would be being a spoiled brat. Our number 7 expression is que fuerte. Que fuerte. Fuerte, on its own, the word means strong. However, of course, this phrase is not going to be literally translated into English again. And this slang word you would use when you really want to kind of emphasize that you're being shocked and surprised by the information that has been given to you. And you would say, qué fuerte. And you just want to say, wow, I'm shocked by the information that was given to me. This phrase can be either used in a positive or a negative context. For example, you could say, ¿has oído que Raúl ha dejado su mujer por su secretaria? ¿Has oído que Raúl ha dejado su mujer por su secretaria? ¡Qué fuerte! And you're just kind of wanting to express that you're really shocked and surprised by the information. Our eighth phrase is ir a tapear. Ir a tapear literally means to go for tapas. And this is very particular to Spain again, because elsewhere in other Spanish countries, this expression actually does not exist. So, ir a tapear means to go for tapas. Tapas, as you probably already know, they're these delicious little appetizer that are served alongside the drink, you know, like olives, jamón serrano, queso manchego, and so on. So all this delicious food that you are being served whilst you're having a drink. This expression you can actually use like, esta noche vamos a tapear, o ¿qué te parece? ¿Vamos a tapear esta noche? ¿Qué te parece? ¿Vamos a tapear esta noche? Our ninth expression is ser un chaval. Our ninth expression is ser un chaval. Have you come across sometimes in situations where you just want to say, oh, well, he's just a kid, and you want to kind of emphasize that this person is either naive or lacks inexperience? Now, this Spanish expression means exactly the same. Ser un chaval means that the person is just a kid, meaning that they're being naive or they're just lacking experience. For example, you could say, claro que no entiende, es un chaval. Claro que no entiende, es un chaval. Of course, he's not understanding it, he's just a kid. Also, it could be translated as a dude. So, oye, chaval, ¿dónde vas? Oye, chaval, ¿dónde vas? Hey, dude, where are you going? So it has kind of two meanings. And our 10th expression is tener mala pata. Tener mala pata literally translates as to have bad pull, but what it actually wants to tell you, this expression, is that someone has a bad luck. So you could say this in an example. Tengo mala pata porque siempre tengo que esperar en los semáforos. Tengo mala pata porque siempre tengo que esperar en los semáforos. And now let's have a look at the top Mexican slang expressions that Gabriela is going to talk you through.
Is ya fue. Ya fue. 2 words. For example, ¿quieres un helado? No lo sé. No lo creo. O, ¿sabes qué? Creo que sí quiero un helado. No, ya fue. So, ya fue means too late or you missed the opportunity. Ya fue, en español, es algo así como ya pasó tu oportunidad. Ya la perdiste. Demasiado tarde. The second Mexican slang word is órale. We say órale when something is surprising. Like, wow. Some people also use this word, órale, to say, hurry up. Órale, vámonos. Órale, apúrate. The third one is ¿a poco? ¿A poco? ¿A poco is the same as en serio or neta? Neta? We use these words when we don't believe something, like, oh, really? ¿En serio? ¿A poco? 4. ¡Qué chido! That means something is cool. 5. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda? Means what's up? Remember, these words are informal. The next one is ¿qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? Could be a trouble. Mi primo se metió en un gran pedo. ¿Qué pedo? Es como, what's going on? Pedo could also be somebody that is drunk. The next one is aguanta. significa hold on, apúrate que se nos va a hacer tarde. Ok, espera, aguanta un rato, todavía tengo que hacer algunas cosas. The next one is way. Way is something like dude, hey dude, or bro. So you say way to your friends. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Oh, qué chido, güey. No inventes. ¿En serio, güey? The next one is qué padre. Qué padre. Literally is what father, but no. The meaning is like qué chido. Voy a ir de viaje el próximo mes. Wow, qué padre. ¿A dónde vas? And the last one is tocayo. One word. Tocayo is a nickname. We say that word when somebody shares our name. If you are Gabriela too, I will call you Tocaya. I hope you find these words useful.
I hope you enjoyed this lesson and that you find a lot of new expressions that you can actually use in daily conversation. Let me know in the comment box below which of these slang words was your favorite. Of course, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss your next Spanish lesson. Hasta luego!